Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 6 video, bringing you a team focused on Durant. Now, I've been receiving a lot of comments from a lot of different people lately saying, Kevin, I love this team, and I love how you use Durant, but can we have a team built around Durant rather than, I think, I don't even remember what the team was at the time. I think Dracozold is what the team was built around, but there was a Durant on it just for, other scenarios. So they were like, okay, we want a team built on solely Durant and to focus on Durant, period. So, here we have a Durant, and I know it's like so late to Series 6, and Durant is such a staple Pokemon in Series 6 that it's kind of surprising that I decided to bring it this late. But anyway, better late than never. We have a Durant with Life Orb, Durant, Max Speed, Max Attack, Jolly with Hustle. Very simple moves: Iron Head, Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum, just to get the Max Quake, the Max Steel Spike, and the Max Rockfall. Pretty good Pokemon all around, very strong Pokemon, very easy to build a team around, and I will show you what the team does include. We have the Gothitelle. Now, there's nothing more irritating than seeing a Durant and not being able to switch to a fire type to deal with it. So that's why we have Gothitelle. Gothitelle is here to just stop people from switching. I've been on a, guys, you know I've been on a Gothitelle hype train. I love this stupid Pokemon. It's so much fun, and it's so nice just being able to stop your opponents from leaving. It's the best feeling in the world. If you haven't tried Gothitelle, especially in Series 6, I do recommend you do so. Moving on, we have the Politoed, just because we are running the classic Rain Core here with the Kingdra as well. This is just to make it so that we're even less weak to fire, and these two Pokemon as a core are very strong. We also do have the Perish Song on the Politoed, which does pair very well with the Gothitelle in terms, like, if you're ever in a scenario where you have to Perish Trap to win, you have that option. The Kingdra has a choice specs because we don't plan on Dynamax in the Kingdra here. It's mostly just a Durant Dynamax. Move on to the Talonflame with Safety Goggles. This pretty much to get yourself away from issues like Amoonguss. You're able to deal with Amoonguss. You're able to get some Tailwind up faster. Tailwind up if you need to be faster than your opponents. And then we have Toxtricity. It just fit the team very well. It fit the team very well. It deals with Pokemon like Corviknight, deals with other Talonflames, deals with Primarina, deals with a lot of good things. So that's why we have the Toxtricity here. It is also a GMax Toxtricity. I don't know how often we'll use it, but we have that option if it's there. But for the most part, Durant is the gameplay here. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this little bit of a team preview. Hope you guys enjoy seeing Durant here on the channel. Finally, the highly requested Durant team is finally here. If you guys are hyped, go ahead and hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are so close to 4K, if not already hit it. I'm not actually sure, but it's only a subscription, guys. It's free. A lot better than Twitch, where it's not free. But anyway, on to the battles. And we're up against Joe. I have no idea if this is Dark Joe from the Discord, but if it is, good luck, have fun, Joe. Anyway, Joe is bringing a lot of fire types. So Durant is gonna ironically love this because we ironically have Rockfall. But hey, that's really nice. I mean, also, I think this is a pretty good matchup for like Durant and Gothitelle is really nice here for two reasons. One, we lock them in, so they can't switch out of this Rockfall. They have to eat it up. Two, do we have Fake Out? We should have Fake Out. I built this team a while ago. I don't know why. We do not have Fake Out. Okay, never mind. We don't do Gothitelle. We do Durant and Talonflame, just in case we need to get Tailwind up. And then we do Politoed, Kingdra in the back, just to play with the Weather Wars a little bit and kind of deal with his fire types a little bit as well. Big issue for us would be a Clefairy, actually. Clefairy just redirecting our attacks next to like a Charizard might be like a really big issue. I can definitely see that going terribly wrong. So hopefully Joe doesn't realize that, and hopefully we can pull out a victory. Now, another thing I guess I should mention, and I don't think this is Joe anymore because that's a bunch of French Pokemon. Double rock weakness here. Very interesting position my opponent put us in. Do we just go for the Rock Slide? How crazy? Do we do this? Heck yeah, man. We go for the Rock Slide. We go for the Tailwind. We don't commit to Dynamaxing. We're gonna commit to Hustle hitting. Oh, what do we... Oh, this can go horribly wrong really quickly. Because let's think about this for a second. Rock Slide's already like 75% accurate. You add Hustle to that, you're reducing it by another 80%. This could go horribly wrong. Like, it will miss one of these Pokemon. Like, it's almost guaranteed. But if we get the double hit here, it might result in a double KO. He is gonna Dynamax his Charizard. That's fine. It's expected. We do have the Politoed and the Kingdra in the back, so that's why I decided to just like hold off on this Dynamax. We might want to Dynamax something else later. He also doesn't have the sun set up, which is interesting. He goes for the Tailwind. That's fine, because we're going to go for the Tailwind too. We both get priority Tailwind, so. He just want a Speed Tie there. Because I'm Max Speed Jolly. So at least we know that he's Max Speed Jolly as well. Rock Slide is gonna Charty Berry! We double hit too! This man is Charty Berry. It's not over yet. It's not looking good, but it's not over. Okay, well, bye, Durant. Honestly, that's okay. It could have been a billion, quadrillion times worse. Here's what we do. We bring in Kingdra. I still don't want to Dynamax. Is that crazy? Maybe I want to Dynamax. Maybe I actually want to Dynamax the Talonflame later. Like, because I kind of want to keep my choice specs and just go for the Muddy Water choice specs. That's exactly what I'll do. I'll Muddy Water and hope I lose a Speed Tie again when I switch into this Politoed. Because if I lose the Speed Tie, that means that we get the weather up first. Because if you guys didn't know, in terms of switch outs, it's whatever Pokemon on the field speed that, like, whoever has the lowest on the speed is who gets the weather up first, or last. So you get the weather up permanently on the field until it's changed again. That's just some in-depth Poke mechanics, but yeah, that's that. I want to be slower here is what I'm trying to say. Also, we didn't have a common question of the day. You guys like carpet or hardwood? I went to Lowe's today. I had to do some home improvement shopping. Carpet or hardwood? Let me know. Anyway, I hope he didn't decide to switch out because that means we just lost the Speed Tie. Come on. Oh, you switch out Charizard? He just switched out his Gigantamax. So what he did there was guarantee that he was going to get weather up last. But I mean, you switched out your Gigantamax for that. And he didn't burn a turn of ours, so I'm kind of okay with this too. Choice Specs Muddy Water is still gonna hurt. Does about half, does exactly half. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of fine. I'm not too mad about this. Now, if you guys are wondering, Kevin, why do you have Protect on a Choice Spec set? It's actually intentional. Just in case I Dynamaxed, I wanted to Protect. For this specific scenario. Anyway, I think I Dynamax here. Dynamax Geyser. Funard. And then I Heart Swap. Back into T-Flame. Because I want to get the weather up. Oh wait, I'm gonna Geyser anyway. Oh, whatever. Because like regardless of what he does double outspeed me. And I also do think he doubles into my Kingdra here. Which means I could have protected, but whatever. It's fine. My opponent's really smart. He switches out again. He has to preserve his weather somehow, or else I just win to Politoed in the end. But so far, I'm not able to KO anything, which is kind of sad. He's going to Brave Bird. He's going to kill himself off, so that's fine. That's another reason why I had to Dynamax there. There's like... I would have been able to take that, but I wouldn't have want to be at that health after this Solar Beam. Yeah. At least this way I should be able to take... Does he go for the... He goes for the Talonflame! Oh, it's so nice! We lose our Gale Wings, but we also take no damage, so that is really great. And I think here we actually KO. We should definitely be KOing here. And getting rid of his last weather setter, resetting the rain. Charizard is not in a good position right now. We do crit, I highly doubt it matters. Yes, we were in the sun. Yes, we did lose our choice specs, but if the 90 choice spec spread move was doing about half, then a base 30 single target move should be doing about the same. Yeah, that should be about the same. It's like a very negligible difference. Anyway, Moongus is coming in here. This is a-okay. Do I commit to KOing the Amoonguss here? I think so. Or does the Amoonguss protect? I think I should just try the Geyser. Actually, I could just airstream the Charizard. It should still do a whopping amount. Followed by the Brave Bird onto the Charizard as well. I want to get rid of Charizard. If Amoonguss is the last Pokemon of the game, it doesn't really win the game, right? So if we can actually just double into the Drassaufer. Speaking of protecting, that's a little bit sad. He's gonna Spore something. Hopefully he tries to Spore the Talonflame. We're gonna get a little bit more speed, which means that we won't have the Tailwind again, which is also nice. I also don't want to switch in Politoed for the reason that I want this rain to run out so I can reset it later. So sadly, he does go for the Spore onto the Kingdra. It is going to put the Kingdra to sleep, and I'm still going to take Wildfire damage. I'm not too angry about this because I know that my Talonflame is safe with safety goggles. I'm just going to try to Airstream the Golem, the Amoonguss, and then Brave Bird the Charizard. That actually might be enough to KO that at that health. Charizard notorious for not the most physically defensive Pokemon in the game. He goes for the double protect, doesn't get it. Kendra's still fast asleep. Okay, I guess his only hope was to double sleep me, but that wasn't gonna happen in any case, like at all. We are able to just KO the I keep trying to call it Dracafleur. It's a Charizard. I KO the Charizard. He goes for the Spore, sees my safety goggles. We lose our Dynamax. But now it's just an Amoonguss versus the world, so I feel kind of confident. Oh, I have to go back to Muddy Water, that's right. Oh, regardless. Brave Bird, Muddy Water, should be GG. Durant, ain't do much, but it did something. I mean, hey, in all reality. Also, we are waking up, that's nice. So this is going to actually do a lot of damage, because we're Choice Specs in the rain. That's half to an Amoonguss. That's pretty impressive. Alright, this guy has all of the type berries on his Pokemon. Had the Charty Berry on the Charizard and the Cobra Berry on the Amoonguss. Does still knock out? Very close. But does not KO. Giga Drain on the Talonflame. I respect to my boy for not forfeiting there. But I don't think Giga Drain Talonflame is gonna win in the game. I forgot what I was saying. I know I had a point on something, but completely slipped my mind. But the thing I like about this team is like what we just showcased, right? Like, yeah, we brought in the Durant. The Durant didn't do so hot, but we just didn't risk our Dynamax there, and we just let it sit there on the field. And we had a whole other option to deal with, you know, fire types on the team as well. So it didn't actually lose us the game. It inevitably enabled us to win the game because we were able to get the Talonflame down to 1 HP, thus making it kill itself off with the Brave Bird. So, great team, good battle. Alright, we're going to be able to see the Durant v Durant matchup here. Thankfully, we do have actually a way of dealing with opposite Durants. Our Talonflame should be able to OHKO Durants as long as we're not in the rain. And looking at my opponent's team, Talonflame seems like a pretty good bring here. So let's do the Talonflame lead. We could do Talonflame. I don't know if we want to do Talonflame Durant. Actually, yeah, we do. We want to do Talonflame Durant. I mean, it could mean that this is a mirror matchup right here, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. And I do actually think the Politoed and the Kingdra here are pretty good as well. The Kingdra, the Goodra on the enemy team is going to be a little bit of an issue, but we can hopefully deal with it with the Kingdra. We will just see. Because, you know, special defensive Goodra is not it's a really big threat. It's not something that you really want to deal with too much. But then we have the Durant to hopefully whittle it down. I highly doubt we OHKO it, but we should be able to hit KO with Dynamax. Durant versus Durant. I gotta say, never had this matchup before. Mainly because I've never really used Durant too much. Oh, nice stockings, dude. Durant Talonflame. Well, speaking of mirror matches, here's a mirror match. And we're actually on the exact same sides of the field. But guess what? We're gonna win because we're shiny. We're the shiny kind. So we have the Tailwind. Right? We have to Tailwind in case they Tailwind. We have to Rock Slide in case they Rock Slide. Do we bank on a speed tie here? Heck yeah, man. Only way to play Pokemon. Banking on speed ties. Withdraws Durant. This is fine so far. Did he just predict the Flare Blitz onto the Durant here? We KO a Talonflame here. We do burn a Durant Dynamax a little bit early. But as long as we preserve our Talonflame, we should be in such a good position. They could have also gone for the Flare Blitz here, and he could also beat, you know, Focus Sash Talonflame. And the fact that we're outspeeding right now is a little bit sketchy. Oh, he went for Flare Blitz. He's gonna have Focus Sash. Nope, no Focus Sash. They went for Flare Blitz, though. Alright, I'll take that. That could mean that the Focus Sash is on the Durant, though. So we gotta keep that in our little noggin later on. But regardless, we're in a good spot here. Because we can do a couple things. There's no way they bring Durant back out. Right? Among Us. They're finding every reason for me not to switch. So here we can go for the Flare Blitz. Like, I really want to... I think I had to kill the Among Us. I want to switch into the Rain, but I don't think I really can. I'm going to Flare Blitz the Among Us to hopefully KO it. I'm not going for my Brave Bird because most Among Us carry Cobra Berry, so that'll be kind of counterintuitive. And let's go for the Stab Steel Spike onto the Goodra, just to get as much damage off on that Pokemon as possible. I really want to switch in Rain, just in case this is a special Goodra with Flamethrower or Fire Blast. But leaving this Among Us on the field unchecked is not something I want to do today. Something really important to notice. They have a Durant in the back that can no longer Dynamax this game. So that means that makes Durant's threat level go from up here to down here. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, Flare Blitz is going to connect onto the Among Us. Is not going to be able to KO it, though. Wait, Among Us didn't go for Rage Powder. Okay. That means it's going for Spore. We're able to get one good hit off on the Goodra, though. We're going to see the Flame Thrower / Fire Blast. Whirlwind. Okay. Onto T-Flame. Will be enough to KO the T-Flame. And then he's just going to switch into... Or just going to go for the Spore here onto the Durant. Honestly, Durant kind of did its thing, you know? Kind of did its thing. I have a couple of options here. And I think I'm just going to go in with Politoed and Scald this this Among Us. Might as well. My other option was going in with Kingdra, but then I just let him knock out my... Yeah, like I would just get knocked out by this Goodra at that point. At least here, I can Scald the Among Us and then Perish Song the next turn. And then just wait out this battle. And considering that Goodra went for the Whirlwind, it definitely means he does not have Fire Blast. He's actually going to switch into the Durant. I guess that makes sense. Just for Regenerator. This is still Scald in the Rain, which means it'll still do some damage. Oh, we actually outspeed the Goodra as well. Oh, still do all damage. What the heck? Gonna go for the Max Ooze onto the Politoed just to raise its special attack. We do take that very well, though. If we wake up this turn, we win game. Oh no, our Dynamax ended. Take it all back. But I'm still going to Scald this Durant because there's no reason not to. And I'm going to go for the Iron Head. Because it's our highest damage output right now. And honestly, I think if we're able to hit through this Hustle and wake up, we actually might KO the Goodra still. We're still Life Orb and Hustle here. We just have to have a RNG on our side a little bit. First impression. We have Void. That's nice. We're also still asleep, which is kind of still bad. But good news. is we can Parasog now. And through sheer switches alone, we should be fine. I think he's going to take this opportunity to KO the Durant here. Maybe we shouldn't Parasong anymore. Maybe we shouldn't. I mean, actually, we still can. Our Tailwind Peters, but we're still in the rain. We still have a Kingdra. But the issue here is we're choice specs. I think we have the Helping Hand boost instead. We Helping Hand the Kingdra and then Muddy Water. And hope it's enough to KO something. I'm hoping at least the Amoonguss we should KO here. And we can win through Scald alone versus the Goodra. This also requires us to hit every move. Okay, we do. We hit everything. This is a pretty big damage here. We KO the Amoonguss. Nice. We win the game. Oh, that's beautiful. Because we can just win through Scald now. Hey! Durant didn't do much again. But you know what? We KO'd a Talonflame. He will knock out the Kingdra. Kingdra, noble sacrifice. But now we're in a pre-prime position to just end it off with a little bit of water into the big old dragon and call it quits, folks. I feel like we played this battle pretty well. I'm kind of proud of myself for this battle because we made sure to preserve what we had to and to deal with what we needed to. Are we speed time with this Goodra? We almost just lost. Oh no. Don't do it to me, Tom. Okay, Tom didn't do it to me. Whew. Why was that almost terrible? Wait, did I get my speed dropped and I just like didn't notice? Oh, my Tailwind ended. Adoy. That's why I was surprised I was outspeeding to begin with. I'm like, wait, why am I outspeeding a Goodra? My Tailwind was up that whole time. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this team. If you did, here's the rental code. Make sure to check it out. Something that I don't think I mentioned is that this team was completely mine. It wasn't for a patron. It wasn't requested by, you know, a patron at all. It just was a team that you guys wanted me to build around. And hey, I ended up doing it. Now, something that I do want to mention here is that I have the rest of this month with no patron teams to really inspire me to do anything. So the ball's in your court, guys. Send me some Pokemon suggestions down below that you want to see featured here on the channel in Series 6, and I'll see which ones stick out to me and, you know, what I want to build around and get some ideas through that. But anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. If you haven't liked the video or subscribed already, I highly consider you do so. If you haven't hit the notification bell, you should definitely do so you don't miss a single rental code here on the channel as well. Since we have them every single day with different teams every single day, it's probably your best bet is to just turn the notification bell. Just so you don't miss anything. And anyway, that's a video. I'm Kevin. Goodbye.